Hello, Cancer. Welcome to another love reading. We're going to be doing a reading all about the person that you're thinking about or connecting with. What are their thoughts or feelings about you? What's in their heart space? What are their intentions towards you? And let's just jump right in for Cancer. Regarding the person that you're thinking about or connecting with at this time. What messages, what guidance? Wow, Judgment wants to come out. Okay. Well, Judgment keeps coming out for a lot of signs. And I've been using different decks for different signs, and it just keeps coming up. What do we need to know about how this person is thinking about or feeling when it comes to Cancer? What's their main overall energy when it comes to Cancer? What's their main overall energy when it comes to Cancer? Wow, the Three of Swords. So there's a lot of pain, heartache, difficulty here with the Three of Swords. And then the Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So that's kind of interesting because they're polar opposites, these two energies. So when this person thinks about you, Cancer, they might be thinking about how they've hurt you or the pain in this connection that they felt, or maybe some sort of difficulty you've experienced in terms of the, related to this connection. Let's get some more. What else? Okay. We have the Hangman. So this person's seeing things differently from a new perspective. No action, no communication there though. So I get the sense that this is someone who they're seeing things differently about like some sort of difficulty or some sort of heartbreaking situation. So this could be interpreted in many ways. Maybe they've hurt you in the past, but they didn't realize the extent, right, of the pain they caused. Maybe they didn't realize that they were still torn up about what's happened long ago. Maybe they realized that they hurt you in the end. That was never their intention, but now they're seeing that, they did hurt you. So there are many ways to interpret that. All right, what else do we need to know about this person's energies towards Cancer, what they're thinking, feeling when it comes to Cancer? Wow, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so whatever this is, I feel like it's been happening over time, realizations over time, baggage from the pain, and this, whatever pain that exists here. And of course, take that as it resonates, Cancer, because this is a general collective reading. So I'm tapping into a lot of your energies, and your situations are all very different. So it could be that this is something that this person has done to you specifically, or it could be that this has just been a very painful connection. Maybe there's a painful separation. Regardless, there's some baggage because of that. No matter what group you fall under there, this person's thinking about that difficulty. Can I get one more about this Three of Swords? Spirit, can you tell me more about this Three of Swords, please? Oh, the Tower. Something definitely happened, Cancer. Something that was unexpected or shocking or just really brought something down. For a lot of you, this was a separation, a painful breakup, a painful situation. And I think your person is realizing something about this now. Tell us more about this overall energy for Cancer. What's the overall energy here, Spirit, for Cancer? What is this person's energies towards Cancer? What is this person's energies towards Cancer? Walking away, departure, journey, movement. You're walking away towards something more fulfilling. There was definitely a separation here. I don't know if, for some of you, this person walked away from you, and that was very upsetting, but I also get the sense that some of you Cancers might have walked away or just initiated the separation. Can I get one more? What's this person's energy when it comes to Cancer? Unhealthy attachment, bonds, toxicity, codependency. Yes, there's a lot going on here. There is complexity. So I don't know what happened, but it wasn't like a simple breakup. It wasn't a breakup that happened out of nowhere. I felt like it was building up over time. Some of you, this was a situation where there was more than both of you involved. There was someone else involved. That was, okay. I'm getting the message that whoever this interference was, for those of you that resonate with that there was an interference here. I'm getting something about they were influential in changing a person. So for example, if your person was the one that initiated the breakup, they were influenced by someone else and they acted differently. It was out of character for them. They changed, they became a different person. You didn't recognize them. Something was up with them that you could you could tell that there was something that had changed. Obviously that's not for everyone, but I'm picking that up here with unhealthy attachment. Someone watching this was a situation where there was addiction or alcoholism or something to do with drinking. Because I'm getting that this person changes. It's, that's not their, and that typically happens with addiction. You have someone that is a certain way, but under the influence of alcohol or drugs, they change. All right, let's get some more insight here. Of course, Cancer, let me know if you feel comfortable sharing, if that resonates for you in the comments. What else we need to know about this person's energies towards Cancer? This one. Sword, courage, defense, conflict. So what I'm getting here is like someone wants to address something in a very bold way. But I'm also getting that, I don't know, it's difficult for them to come back. If they were the one that initiated the separation, if they walked away from you, Cancer, it's not easy for them. They have to be extra brave to come towards you. Divine Masculine, yes. So I feel like this is the Divine Masculine trying to appear brave and like they have it together. I want to get one more. Can I get one more, please? What are this person's energies towards Cancer? Paper Lantern, message, secret admirer, and news. Okay, so you could be receiving a message from this person. I feel like this message that they're going to send to you, for some reason they have to be very brave. Okay, we have mirror, mirror at the bottom of the deck, illusions, ego, insecurity. So what I'm getting here is this person might be feeling a bit insecure because I think rejection is possible, or at least they feel like rejection is very possible. Almost like it would be kind of expected from you. Not sure why that is, but it's almost like they don't really want to come forward because they already know the door will be closed, or at least this is what they're expecting. What message does this person have for Cancer? Spirit, what message do they have for Cancer? What do they wish they could tell Cancer at this time? Ten of Swords. Okay, so I feel like they want to talk about whatever happened in the past. Yeah, and then there's the World, and there you are, Cancer, with the Chariot, your energy there. So they want to talk about the past, but I also feel like they want to talk about the future with the World. And this involves you, Cancer, because there you are, there's your energy. Very clear energy all over this reading. Despite the fact that I feel this issue between you was very complex. I think that's what I mean. When you have the Tower with the Three of Swords, it's devastating. Full destruction. So, and the Ten of Swords also showed up. So it was a very painful, difficult ending. We have the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, and then we have the World. So cycles, endings, and beginnings. So this person wants to talk about the past, but also it's like they want to talk about the future. And if they do talk about the past, it's to lay the past to rest, like that cliche that I can't think right now, where you lay something to rest, you kind of like set it down and you don't really touch it anymore. Let's get some more insight into what this person is thinking, feeling here. What is in their heart space when it comes to Cancer? What is in their heart space when it comes to Cancer? What is in their heart space when it comes to Cancer? These two. I know that you are my soulmate. Facing fears. Yeah, this person, they have a big fear of coming forward. Okay, well, I got several. We will be together again. And I should have told you how I felt when I had the chance. So I feel like they've been wanting to tell you something for some time, but they've held back this person for whatever reason. I think it's fear, because right now is when they're facing their fear. And that could be because of this Hangman. Bottom of the deck, I can't see myself with anyone else but you. Strong feelings there. What are their intentions towards Cancer? I feel like this was a very devastating ending that affected you both deeply. And I think your person is not over it, Cancer, and I think to an extent you might not be over it either. And I feel like maybe you've tried to forget this person, or they've tried to forget you, but they know that you're their soulmate, they know you're the only one for them, that kind of energy, and sometimes you know that about someone. What is their intention towards Cancer? Spirit, what is their intention when it comes to Cancer or this connection? Wow, the Lovers. Gemini energy there. Exactly, that soulmate connection, that special connection. They're focused on this, Cancer, on the fact that you are, and this is a reading that, like a common theme that I'm getting for a lot of readings, where maybe because of what's happening astrologically, people are having deep realizations about who they want to be with in the future. Maybe it's because of what happened with the pandemic as well, where people are having kind of existential crises, where they're, you know, kind of thinking, what's life all about? What's my purpose here? You know, what doesn't cut it for me any longer? You know, you see so many people ending relationships now because people are being very honest with themselves, or they're being confronted with certain truths. And I think your person is going through something very similar here, because all they're thinking about is the past and how maybe that wasn't, it's almost like they don't want the past to be their future. Does that make sense? And the Lovers here, it's almost like with the Three of Wands by the at the bottom of the deck, by the way, it's almost like they're waiting for you, waiting to be with you, waiting for you to come around, waiting for you to kind of like hear them out, waiting for the right moment. There's so many ways to interpret that, but their intention is to be with you as a partner, in a partnership with the Lovers. The Lovers is all about partnership. It's about a union. So that's your person's intention. I feel like the elephant in the room here is speaking about what already happened, this devastation. You know, and how do you move on from that? That's the challenge, which I'll be looking at closer in the extended. Because I'm going to take this to the extended. We're going to look at what's challenging or blocking this connection. We'll ask Spirit for advice on how to overcome that. And then we'll look at where all of this is headed next in the near future. What's the potential outcome here? And I'll pull a couple more oracle cards for your person as well. So if you'd like to get more insight, the extended will be linked in the description box as always. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, don't forget to read that information in the description box to enter. And thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Hopefully you enjoyed the reading. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you, and I will see you all in another video very soon. Take care.